Alright, ladies, so what happens when the guys try some of these tricks on you guys? How do you deal with it? I'm gonna show you this simple tactic, which is called remaining unreactive. Now, let me ask you this: who am I today? Who am I today? Yeah, this is like a little spoof. Did you know the dating coach? I think it's Elliot Scott. I'm just messing around. So let me show you guys how to deal with guys who use tactics on you, who use the things that I use, okay? Who try to manipulate you. I'm gonna show you guys how to deal with it. Because as a guy, if you're talking to girls, if you're interacting with women, you are going to encounter girls who try to fuck with you, you know? Like, for example, like when you approach a woman, sometimes a girl would try to act like she's not attracted. Sometimes she'll act like it's no big deal. Like, I'm not even seeing you, right? And so she's trying to get you to react. She's trying to see who you really are. You see, women experience you through trying to get you to react. Women experience men through seeing his boundary. That's how women experience men. So how do you deal with a guy who's like, I don't know, like acting like he's not interested, not responding to your text messages, and just using a lot of these things that I say? What do you do with that? A simple way is this, is that if his intentions is to get a reaction, what are you supposed to do then? Not give him a reaction. Now, it's easier said than done because you say, oh, what do you mean? You know, it's easier to say, no, don't react. But how do you do that, right? I'm going to show you how to do it. But generally speaking, let's say the guy says, let's say that you're blonde, right? And he says, I love brunettes because brunettes still better, right? Most guys and most girls will say what? Oh, what do you mean by that? You know, like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean that you only like brunettes? You know, well, blondes are good, right? By the way, let me show you guys an impression. Who's this? Homie. And who's this? Dope. All right, who's this? I'm gonna give you enough you can't refuse, huh? Come here, buddy. What are you doing, eh? And last one, who's this? What the fuck's the matter with you, huh? What the fuck's the matter with you, huh? What the fuck's the matter with you, huh? That's Robert De Niro. But anyways, let's say that he gives you a shit test. What do you do, right? A shit test is when he plays the game, right? Let's say that he says, I only like brunettes, and you're blonde. What do? What's the way to react? Oh, like, oh my goodness, like, blondes are good. You're fucking up already because you're reacting to what he says. What you have to do is this, right? I only like brunettes. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work out. I think this is it. Me and you will never work out. Anyways, and change the topic. You see? Or he says, I only like tall girls and you're short. And we're like, okay. Anyways, and change the topic, right? The reason why is this is because what do you do when a child fucks with you, when a child gets angry at you? Like, fuck you. What do? Damn, okay, little boy, shit, fuck, I'm sorry. Like, you don't react to him. You react, but you react in a playful way. Like, oh, okay. Like, oh, okay, cool, right? And so what tends to happen is that when you don't give them the reaction they want, what happens now? They do more to react. They may either go a little harder, right? Which you call them an asshole for it, and then act nice. So now you put him in his place, and then acting nice. Or if he tries harder, then you just be even more reactive, right? What he's doing is kind of like what Muhammad Ali did with George Foreman. You letting him swing, and you're just chilling there, like, okay, cool, okay, what, okay, cool. You see, and a guy's gonna find that crazily annoying. So let's say he doesn't text you, right? And you text him, and he texts you like 2 days later, right? All you gotta do is just be like, okay, let's stop playing hard to get. Okay, stop playing hard to get. We get it. This is all a game. And say, and just act like it's nothing, like he's a child. You see, or even better, call his bluff. If he doesn't text you, don't even text him. But like his photos or like his status on Facebook, but just don't even text him back. You see, because if he's playing a game with you, if he's trying to fuck with you, you gotta remain unreactive. You gotta act as though he didn't do nothing. And remain normal. Nothing is more annoying than trying to make the person angry, trying to make the person react, and the person is not reacting to them. You see, that really is annoying. Let me put this right here. So what you have to do is really remain unreactive. You know, he does something to get you to like him. I'm trying to put it like on the tree branch or some shit. It's not gonna work. He tries to get you to react to like not texting you, and all you gotta do is just chill out. Now, again, you may say that is harder than it looks. I'm gonna show you what you gotta do. The solution to this is not to remain unreactive only during occasions when the guy is acting uninterested. That's not the key. The key is to remain unreactive in most situations, so that when the moment comes for you to remain unreactive in front of a man that you like, you're already prepared. You see, don't prepare when the battle starts. Prepare before the battle. Train a little bit. Train with the simplest things. So, for example, when you're texting a guy, right? All you gotta do is text him, and then notice the emotion of, I want him to text me back. You see, and just become aware. I want you to become aware of all the moments of need. I call it moments of need. For example, anytime that you need validation, just notice yourself needing validation. Notice yourself wanting to put a status for validation. Notice for yourself saying things for just to get people to impress you. Notice the moments when you want people to think of you in a certain way. Notice the moment when you don't want people to know certain things about you. All that you gotta do is just notice the times when you need it. Why is this? It's because for the most part, we try to neglect our needy side. We try to not think of being needy. So what tends to happen is that when whatever you resist persists, like Eckhart Tolle says, whatever you try to not think about, whatever you try to suppress, it enhances it. So your body's really trying to process out all of that toxicity, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about. He's trying to process your body, but it can't process it if you keep suppressing it. If you keep trying to externalize it through trying to find satisfaction through stimulus. What you have to do is allow the emotion to be there and just let it be. It's going to process itself out of you. You just have to be there and observe it. So a way to observe it is when you put a status to give validation, observe the emotion. Just feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Notice the space around the emotion. Use all of your senses. Feel your senses fully, okay? And then notice if you want to do it again. If you send a text message, notice yourself wanting to get a response and feel the emotion. Notice how that emotion feels, and then take action. You see, so you're slowly training yourself to become comfortable with feeling the neediness. So what tends to happen is that it's kind of like fear. In the past, when you were afraid of things, you tried to avoid them, but the more you expose yourself to the fear, the more you got comfortable with it. So after a while, you're going to get comfortable. But the key is to not suppress it. The key is to not act on the emotion of need, but to simply observe it. Because when you act on it, that's a way to suppress it because the action itself is to try to alleviate it. You don't want to do that. You want to just let it be there. Because it's kind of like a child. If you don't let the child talk, if you don't let the child scream, it's going to scream louder. It wants you to listen. You see, but if you don't listen, it's going to scream louder. So that's the same thing with your emotions. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're going to get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1. The natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature, I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you.
free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.